The rider's position relative to vertical should remain constant through the whole process of jumping a jump. If this is your position at takeoff, that the horse should come to you, go away from you, and level back out again over top of a jump. Your position relative to vertical should remain constant, that you shouldn't be bringing your body forward or doing anything like that, but just basically letting the horse pivot underneath you. There's one point on your body the horse should pivot around underneath you. It is your knee. Because on the ascending side of the jump, your seat does move forward relative to the saddle. On the descending side of the jump, it comes back towards the deepest part of the saddle. On the ascending side of a jump, the leg comes back. Then obviously at a drop or jumping into water or something, the leg moves quite far forward. I'm not implying that you should pinch with a knee. But if we do agree that the horse does pivot underneath you, that your position should remain constant relative to vertical, and we agree that there is one point on your body that everything else pivots around, and we agree that that point is somewhere between mid-thigh and mid-calf, then I think it's really hard to maintain stability in that position without contact. I believe I can define a perfect leg position by asking for two things: a vertical line from hip to ankle and an even distribution of contact from mid-thigh to mid-calf. To me, I can define it by those two things. When people become crooked, this is the way that they do it. When you lean to the inside, you're distributing more weight in the outside stirrup. I do think that there's different ways that your eyes do affect the horse. Your center of balance is probably the most obvious, but also the visual effect that you have on your horse. When you raise your hands, I think the first way that your horse recognizes that your hands are getting higher is because he sees them.
Really?
Absolutely. Those hands raise up, and he becomes more aggressive because of it.